right, fight fans, welcome to another edition of Ram at the Fights. Today we have a special guest. She made her LFA debut back in June 13. She goes by the nickname of Mack-Judo. Her name is Mackenzie Stiller. Mackenzie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Well, what a debut! You not only debut with a great submission victory, but you took the undefeated record from Sidney Trillo. How you feel about your performance?
I felt good. There were some things that could have been tighter, but we did a good job, I think, for debuting.
Uh, Going back to the submission, it was rule and armbar, but I'm gonna be honest. I have watched it so many times because one of the sickest submissions I have seen lately, because it was kind of like a scarf and you were like a headlock or shoulder lock there, and from there you trap the arm with the leg, and when you pull your hips, that was it. And I think it was a verbal tap. Like, did the arm pop?
I did not feel a pop at all, but I mean, in the first round with the regular armbar, when she picked me up and slammed me, she kind of yelled when she was moving out of it, so that first armbar hurt her arm, and then
Oh.
an armbar that won the fight just added on to it.
Okay. So is that submission something that you work often on it or
I'm always in case of Gatami, scarf hold, basically. That's the position that was. And I mean, I always see before I go anywhere else to see if that arm is ever available because it's so easy to just grab it and stick it between your legs. So
okay.
I look for that first and I fight for that first before I go on to like mount or side control or something else.
Okay. So this was the typical match of striker versus grappler. Uh do you think she's just crumbled to your fight style? You were ready to that was the fight plan going to this?
Yeah, I mean, I think she did her game plan good, but I don't know. She was only kind of dangerous when she was away from me, but I could just throw her around when I grabbed her. She was kind of small too, so it was kind of.
Okay, so this fight also I noticed was you are back at strawweight now. Is that the plan going on forward?
Yes, that's the only reason why we left the PFO. We asked them to to resign us, and they said we always have a spot if we ever are interested again, or like they'll look into us highly if we want to come back or something like that. But no, we asked to be released from the contract so we could do our weight division and not
Oh,
be stuck at 125.
okay, and now with the platform here in the LFA, not only you could be back at PFL, but you can get the call from the UFC too. Because you see in the LFA, you don't have to hold the title necessarily to have the call from one of the big brands or big organizations, right?
The goal is UFC.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no, I can see, having performances like that, I think you can get the call at any time. Uh,
Hopefully.
yeah, and I also you also on your LFA debut, you won performance of the night too. Did they notify you the same night, or you learned that after?
We got our two checks the same night.
Oh,
So
nice, that's cool. All right, so. Uh, I want to ask you about your beginnings. Of course I figured it out with your nickname being Mac Judo. You have a judo background. At what age did you start?
I started judo when I was 8 years old.
Oh wow.
I started judo when I was 8, and then jujitsu when I was 13, and then wrestling when I was 15.
Oh wow. You were actively competing since you were a kid?
Mhm. I've been to hundreds of tournaments.
Okay. And who introduced you to MMA, or you were a fan?
Oh, um, so I ended up meeting my boyfriend Juan at a gym near here, and we just clicked right away, and we
Oh,
started dating. And he's like, "Hey, you should come meet my MMA coach." And then I met Brett. He's our coach, and he ever since then I was just part of the team.
oh, nice. You fell in love with the striking too?
Yeah, striking is fun. I mean, obviously not like the best at it, but I can get in where I want to be.
Or and what's the name of the gym you train?
One touch fight team is what
Oh, okay. Okay. Check out those guys. Probably they're doing good things there.
our facility is big. It has a sauna, a cold plunge, and a cage, and a weight like a weight workout section. So yeah, definitely stop by some of you guys, get some rolls in.
Yeah, and that's a great thing to hear. A lot of gyms now adding a lot of conditioning stuff to the fighters. Probably that in the past don't you didn't see that often. How important is your recovery process and doing your conditioning apart from the striking and sparring and all that stuff?
Oh, it's good. I'm on top of that. Recovery is just as important, if not more important, than the conditioning part, because you need your body to feel good putting in all those hours. But yeah, it's a really good balance and stuff. Uh, I always do some kind of recovery every single day.
Okay. And you have any as you were growing up doing those disciplines, judo, jiu-jitsu, wrestling until you get MMA, you have any inspirations like from fighters you see or from people on the gym?
Well, everyone at the gym inspires me because I mean they're there trying to put in work, especially the guys who are really consistent. They're uh they're in there doing the same thing that I'm doing the same thing that all the other fighters are doing, minus the cage fighting. So I got mad respect for them for doing that. And also, I think Kayla Harrison's pretty great.
Oh,
Judo, two-time Olympian, PFL champion or whatever at one point, or and then now UFC champion. Like that's a lot.
yeah. No, and that's a good path, right? Judo is a great start for MMA. Inspired young people too.
A lot of fighters don't have judo, so it's definitely hard to defend against.
Yeah, it's mostly the typical discussion is wrestling, 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 but underrated. I would say judo is a great base too. Even I would say Islam. Everybody talk about his wrestling, but he has a great judo too.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I love watching the training videos.
I was gonna ask you. As I was doing I do a bit of research when before interviewing fighters, but I saw one video of you in an interview. I couldn't believe what I was like. I mean, people can be like that, but you were saying that you have people like when you were saying what you were doing that they were laughing at you, like close people to you.
Not very close. I just knew them. We were talking about MMA. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the UFC 5 years tops to them. Then they kind of just laughed at me, and I'm like, okay. And now, of course, being buddies now,
Oh,
but
okay.
I still take that to heart because you're always gonna have some haters. You need the haters to keep going to be like, oh, look at me. But no, I think haters are essential though. You need a good balance of people in your circle, the fight circle, to give you different perspectives.
I bet that after that performance, they won't laugh again.
I'll take their arm.
Yeah, and their soul. Oh yeah. Well, in a perfect scenario after this victory, when are you planning to come back, or are you planning to do like at least one or two fights before the end of the year?
Well, yeah, hopefully like another two fights. If another fight is good too. Like, LFA keeps their fighters more active. So it's definitely probably two more fights, hopefully.
Yeah, they have a almost every week they have a car, so that's a good thing. Yeah, and the plan going forward, you under contract with LFA?
Yeah, I think we have two more fights with them. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, and as I said before, a couple of good performance like the one you have last Friday, June 13. Probably on your phone you can see Uncle Dana calling, so be ready.
yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I could see it. I see it.
Yeah. No, no, definitely, definitely. Well, Mackenzie, I appreciate you for your time. Where you can you tell the people where they can follow you, and if you have any final thoughts?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Mack_Judo, Mac_Judo. So you guys can follow me, and keep up with my training stuff, I guess. And thank you for having me on today.
Oh no, anytime, anytime. Hopefully, when you have fine news coming, feel free to send me a message, and we can announce it too. So
Definitely,
we're all good. So yeah, guys, I will make sure to share Mackenzie's Instagram too on when I upload the interview, and I, as always, remind you people to like the interview and subscribe to the channel. Mack-Judo, thank you. Thank you for your time. And thank you, everybody.